Snakes aren't always in the grass. Sharks aren't always in the water. You're counting breaths against the glass, while I am getting closer. The danger doesn't leave a trace when it's sitting in your space. Thieves aren't always in the night, watching from the shadows of the light. Thieves aren't always in the night, they're hiding right in front of your sight. They wear a face you think you know. They walk the path where you always go. They find the cracks inside the floor. They're already behind the door. They're just a hand inside your sleeve, waiting for the moment that you leave. Thieves aren't always in the night, watching from the shadows of the light. Thieves aren't always in the night, they're hiding right in front of your sight. Check the pockets, check the lock, check the face you see on the clock. Now here is safe, nowhere is dry. Wait for the truth to catch the light. Thieves aren't always in the night, watching from the shadows of the light. Thieves aren't always in the night, they're hiding right in front of your sight. The night is done, but the sun is just another thief.
Hey everybody, how's everybody this evening? Karis, Beth, everybody in the background, why don't you come up and say hi in the chat? And please hit the like button. This Semaj Crosby case is the most puzzling I've found, but we're going to do a little timeline tonight, okay? Timeline 1. And hopefully this will help you out. And then we'll play a video. Okay. Can everybody see that okay? If not, I can read it to you. Okay. First off, what do we have? At 2:50 p.m., DCFS went to the family home. The aunt and grandmother went back into the house to meet with the CPI. Lucretia Crosby was also interviewed in the home at 3:55. This is all about timelines and lies. Now, that comes straight from the DCFS report. Next, we have Darlene Crosby. She says at 3 p.m., she saw Samaji outside. At 3:15 p.m., Sheri took Samaji inside. At 5:15, she learned Samaji was missing, and at 6 p.m., police were called and the search began. Did I put beg in there? Sorry. Sheri Gordon's 911. She stated Semaj was missing for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And was outside at the time. That would make that approximately 5:30 according to what Darlene said. Now we have a news interview with Sheri and Lucretia and a woman named Rika, I believe. And in that news interview, they state Semaj went missing at 4 p.m. That's really important. Now, we have an eyewitness, okay? Approximately 4 p.m., he saw the kids dancing with the adults around, and apparently, the story goes, the car was broke down. He said it was not. Okay. Are we here so far? Guys, top of the morning, Francois. Good to see you. Very good to see you. Okay. Spending a lot of time on this. A whole lot of time. Because I want to make it factual. Okay. Just the facts, man. Just the facts. Okay. Now, this one's going to be a little shorter. Yeah, twerking, French. Twerking. I'd never heard of that before, but okay. So the police arrive. Now, people want to know, why didn't the police search the house? They did. That's the first thing the police did. They went in the house and did a cursory search. Well, what that means is you go into the house, there's a missing child, and you look around in obvious places, right? Closets and whatever. Okay. Cursory search. However, after they did that, the family told them that Semaj was last seen outside. And people said that they saw her walking, which for a 16-month-old, I don't think she was walking very well. So they began their search outside because of what the family told them. Now, a lot of people want to talk about the police dogs. The dogs hit on the house, okay? Well, the dogs used were bloodhounds. And police have a various different types of dogs, okay? Bloodhounds are usually tracking dogs. So why would the bloodhound hit on the house? Well, Semaj was there. And so were the other children and adults. But with the information the family gave them, they had no choice but to look outside. Okay? So I want to make that abundantly clear. The police did a cursory search, but with the information, they had to go outside and look. Okay, now I'm gonna do this short video, because I think I'm gonna make these shorter and more condensed. And I'm making a Semaj playlist. I will upload all the videos I have, but I think I'm going to present them so you can follow along. Everybody see those maps okay? I hope. Okay, here we go.
On April 25, 2017, 16-month-old Semaj Crosby was reported missing by her mother, Sheri Gordon. Darlene Crosby, Semaj's paternal grandmother, gave a timeline of the events that day. At 3 p.m., she saw Semaj outside. At 3:45 p.m., Sheri Gordon, Semaj's mother, took the baby inside. At 5:15 p.m., Darlene learned that Semaj was missing, and at 6 p.m. the report was made, and the search for Semaj began. It is important to note that in this timeline, but Darlene does not mention the visit by DCFS. In this episode, we will go through the facts thus far and ask some crucial questions. Let's start with parts of the 911 call.
What's going on there?
Yes, my daughter is missing. I cannot find her. She was outside playing with the kids, and she's missing.
When's the last time you saw her?
In the front yard, when everybody was outside in the front yard.
Okay, so how long ago was that?
That was about, I don't know how long it was. It was like a half an hour, 30 minutes, 20 minutes ago. I can't, I mean, it was a whole lot of kids out here. It was a whole lot of kids out here. It was a whole lot of it was a lot of adults out here watching them and everything.
Listen, okay, take a deep breath. I need to ask you some questions. So how long, you think it was 30 minutes ago that you last saw her?
Yeah.
Sheri Gordon says that baby Semaj had been missing for 30 minutes. And according to Darlene, the police were called at 6 p.m. That puts the child missing at 5:30 p.m. Next is the first interview of Sheri.
Now we have the family of this little girl, Semaj Crosby, who is missing right now. This is Semaj's mother, Sheri. Thank you so much for talking to me. Sheri Gordon, your daughter was just playing outside. Can you take us through what happened?
Yeah, she was playing outside with her cousins, and we got yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
So I understand we talked to the police that you were going to go get ice cream because it was a nice day and your car wouldn't start.
Yes.
So then take me through what happened.
And then from there, we just started looking for her because we couldn't. We noticed that she wasn't with us. She wasn't with the rest of the kids, and like it's so much. Like I just want her home. I just want her to be home with me so she could be safe. I just want my baby back home.
And that's all that matters.
Thank you for answering our questions. I know right now they have a dog out looking again. Sheri, we're going to put her picture out there. They've been out there. She went missing around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
Yes.
And the police have been out here since about 6:30. Is that right? Okay.
Around that time.
Okay. And a helicopter.
All of the adults said that the children were playing outside, even mentioning that they were going to take the children for ice cream, but the car was broken down. Another key piece here. The mother said the baby was missing at 4 p.m., not 5:30 as stated in the 911 tape. This could be due to a lack of listening and just agreeing with the reporter. The most stunning of all, however, is the lack of tears. This could be, of course, due to shock. Now we will hear an eyewitness of that day.
I was riding on the bicycle coming down here, and right when I got to the stop sign, I heard a lot of music playing.
Where were you? Right down there.
Where the stop sign was.
4 houses down.
Yeah, coming down on my bike, coming down here. I was already tired, so I was just strolling, cruising, and I heard some music playing, and I seen there was a car parked here. I don't know if it was a white car. I seen a lady sit on the trunk. I seen a lady in the yard. I seen a bunch of kids here. There was somebody standing by the door, and they were all dancing. I don't like kids dancing, the type of music they were dancing to. It was some booty shaking music. So I was kind of disgusted. I glanced and kept rolling past. Went home, didn't think nothing of it until a little bit later when I started reading reports of them saying they was trying to fix a car and the baby may have walked off. And I was saying, well, if that baby would have walked off in the area they said, I would have seen that baby because that's the route I take. It was through Sugar Creek where everybody was searching at. I would have most definitely seen that baby. I've seen a lot of kids out over here, but like it is right now, there was no people along this street right here. It was just them outside at this time. So,
and what concerns you about that is the timeline.
The timeline. Well, I didn't say anything until I read a report saying DCFS was here between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. I said, no, that's not right. So at 4:45, I called the FBI as they did the interview came out. And I called the FBI and I told the FBI, I said, no, somebody's lying. There was nobody out here fixing a car. There was a woman sitting on that trunk, and they was cheering them kids on outside when I was dancing. There was 3 adults out here, and I know I heard one lady screaming and cheering the kids on. Later on, I think me and my kids, we got about 9 o'clock and started searching the area and everywhere, and we didn't see it. But then I woke up the next morning, and it just dawned on me when I started reading all these reports about them fixing a car. I said, no, that's a lie. But what really got me was the DCFS timeline when they said that she was here between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. I was like, no, because I would have
Let me
seen.
ask you this: how are you certain about your time that you were riding through here?
I tell you, I was certain because I paid my water bill at 4:04. I put my bike over. I got on my bike. I walked to my house about 4:15, and I got on my bike. It takes me to run around here. It takes me a good 20 minutes to get around here. Maybe 10, 20.
So if you left at 4:15 from your house, coming around this way, get you here about what time?
They get me here about 4:35, 4:40, somewhere in there. I know it's between the 4:30, 4:45.
Definitely the time that they said the baby was missing and they were supposed to be looking for the baby.
Because I left.
Next are excerpts from the official DCFS report on that day. In-person contact between the assigned investigator and mother and other children in the home, including Semaj, was documented to have occurred on April 25, 2017 at 2:50 p.m. in the family home. The home was reported to have dirty furniture, walls, carpeting, and clothing on bedroom and bathroom floors, but no immediate safety concerns were noted. The family was reported to be leaving to go get ice cream with the aunt and grandmother, but went back into the house to meet with the CPI. Lucretia Crosby was also interviewed in the home at 3:55 p.m., and she did not have any concerns and stated she and her mother were in the home because she was asked to help Sheri Gordon with the kids by the children's father, James Crosby, while he was incarcerated. This investigation is noted as unfounded due to insufficient evidence, but still pending at the time of the writing of this report.
Okay. That's all I have for this episode. Timelines. Who, what, where, when, how. Every investigation. Any investigator knows that. TK times 3 and Rita, welcome in. This baby, people know who murdered her. They absolutely know. Are we going to solve this case? No. But I'm definitely going to give you the facts. I get a lot of emails about rumors. Okay. This person did this person did that. I can't go off of rumors. Only credible sources. In writing. Okay. Now, I have been asked in emails, well, what about Jedediah Brown and then Bishop Greg Greer? That will be upcoming. This is a criminal case. It's an open, active case. It's not for foolery, but we're gonna see it anyways. But I want to lay down the facts first. From the first day to now. This baby, I don't want to say has not gotten justice because she's with God. But the people who murdered her, okay, they need justice served to them. So if you know anything factual in black and white or videos, please email them to me. This case is going forward, no matter who likes it and who doesn't. Again, if you have any information, call the Will County Sheriff's Department, Illinois. I hope that this type of presentation is going to be better. It's shorter, it's precise. But what I'm going to do in the playlist, I am going to upload the videos in their entirety, in order, okay, as they happen. And so you'll see precise videos here, and then you can look back at the playlist and view the entire interviews, evidence. I will also put up the full 22-page DCFS report, which is disgusting. It is absolutely abhorrent. How in our country does this happen? And it happens all over our country. Oh, by the way, not just this case. There have been several directors for this agency. Is it because they're overworked? Probably. Is that an excuse? No, it's not. It's not. We all have to do better by bringing awareness. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring awareness to all of these cases. All of these cases. In Canada, too. All over the world. Good point, French. All over the world. You know, we usually say, United States because, we're here in the United States, but it happens all over the world. You're right. Is this going to be the only case I cover? I don't think so. I'm honing back my investigative skills, and I work on this every day. Every single day I work on this case. I will upload all of the videos, and I have a lot of them. But I want to be precise in the presentation on the live streams. So, with that, anybody got any questions? Eyes, you were saying something, I think. We can't let this keep going on. If you want to start calling me an advocate, call me an advocate. I really don't care what you call me. Call me a bitch, I'm used to that. But nothing is going to interfere with me presenting the facts in video and, of course, documents in which we are currently getting, or I am currently getting. So, any suggestions, any questions at all before we sign off? I think it's best to do it this way. The long videos are long, people kind of lose track, and it gets lost in the sauce. So, okay. I hope you have a good evening, and please, prayers to everybody in Illinois, Ohio, and Indiana. Please check out Burgundy Blue Commentary. She did an excellent video on the tornadoes that have hit Illinois and Indiana. Excellent. And, excuse me, if one of the mods would put Berg's link in the chat, and I'll put it in the description as well. I haven't made up the description yet, so. This is where we're going on this channel. I enjoy investigating. I like to find the cracks. A lot of people are lying and have been lying since day one. One thing I can't stand is a liar. So, with that, prayers to everyone in the path of the tornado. I hope and pray that their electricity comes on before Saturday. I hope. Be prepared for these storms. I know people get busy and everything, but everybody is crowded at the gas stations. Gas stations are running out of gas. Thank you, Karis and Beth. The food shelves, right? The stores had to close. Schools had to close. I don't know why they had school in the first place, but they did. Be prepared. Get yourself a solar generator. They're not that expensive. and you can plug things in. Maybe I'll do a little video on that, on how to prepare yourself for emergencies, because you never know when emergencies are going to arise. But anyways, that's all I've got. I am going to go get some much needed rest. Thank you guys. Love you. Okay.
Snakes aren't always in the grass. Sharks aren't always in the water. You're counting breaths against the glass, while I am getting closer. The danger doesn't leave a trace when it's sitting in your space. Thieves aren't always in the night, watching from the shadows of the light. Thieves aren't always in the night, they're hiding right in front of your sight. They wear a face you think you know. They walk the path where you always go. They find the cracks inside the floor. They're already behind the door. They're just a hand inside your sleeve, waiting for the moment that you leave. Thieves aren't always in the night, watching from the shadows of the light. Thieves aren't always in the night, they're hiding right in front of your sight. Check the pockets, check the lock, check the face you see on the clock. Now here is safe, nowhere is dry. Wait for the truth to catch the light. Thieves aren't always in the night, watching from the shadows of the light. Thieves aren't always in the night, they're hiding right in front of your sight. The night is done, but the sun is just another thief.